Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we're going to dive into the SAP Ariba dashboard. Now, you might look at it and just see another piece of software, but what if I told you it's actually your personal command center? Let's find out just how much control you really have.
So let me ask you something right off the bat. Is your workspace actually working for you? I mean, is it set up to make your job easier, or do you feel like you're constantly clicking through clutter just to get things done? Well, that's the exact problem we're going to tackle today.
And to make this all super clear, let's meet Jenny. We're going to follow her on a little mission that might feel, pretty familiar to some of you. She's up against a common challenge, and we're going to see exactly how she handles it.
So here's the deal with Jenny. Her job is all about managing dashboard templates, and she's been given a mission. Build a brand new, super focused dashboard for one specific team. The goal? To cut out all the noise and put the most important tools right at their fingertips. Let's see how she pulls it off. Now, to even have a chance at success, Jenny has to know her primary tool inside and out. So what exactly is this command center that we call the dashboard?
When you boil it all down, the dashboard is your home base. It's the very first thing you see when you log in, and it's built to give you one-click access to your tasks, your documents, basically everything you need to get your job done. It's designed to be both personal and powerful.
Okay, but how does all that customization actually work? This is where the real power is hiding, and it's what gives administrators, like Jenny, the ability to completely shape the experience for everyone else.
It all comes down to something called the dashboard template. You got to think of this as the master blueprint for everything. It decides the starting layout, what tabs are available, and all the content that every new user is going to see. It is the foundation that everything else is built on.
And this is where things get really interesting, because there's this balance of power at play. As a user, yeah, you can totally move things around and customize your own layout to make it work for you. But the administrator sets the ground rules. If a tile is marked as required in that master template, well, it's locked in. You can't get rid of it. It's this cool partnership between admin control and user freedom.
So now that Jenny understands how these templates work, she's ready to roll up her sleeves and start building. Let's follow her step by step as she puts this knowledge into action to make a way better dashboard for her team.
So where does she even start? It's actually a really simple four-step path. She just clicks on Manage, then heads over to Administration. From there, she goes into the Dashboard Manager, and boom, she lands right where she needs to be, Dashboard Templates. See? Pretty straightforward.
And once she's inside that template, she's basically the pilot. She has total control over the whole experience. She gets to define the default tabs, pick the exact content items that'll show up, set the overall layout, and, most importantly, decide which of those tiles are absolutely mandatory. This is how she designs that perfect, streamlined experience for her people. Okay, so after watching Jenny's whole mission, what's the big takeaway here? What's the main point? It's pretty simple, really. You have the power to mold your digital workspace. You're not just a passive user. You can be a creator.
Here's the thing you got to remember. Your dashboard isn't some static thing that's set in stone. No way. It's a living, breathing workspace that someone, maybe you, maybe an admin like Jenny, can actively shape and change. It's built to evolve right alongside your team's needs.
So I'll leave you with this final thought. Your dashboard, whether you realize it or not, is telling a story. It's a story about your workflow, your team's priorities, and how efficient you are. So the real question is, what do you want that story to say?
Today, we're going to pull back